Lights out and away we go here in Silverstone. Not the best of starts from Heya as he's already being put under quite a bit of pressure from Wyside behind. And through turn 1 and 2 they go. Wyside is actually managing to get ahead of Heya there. But through turn 3 and out of turn 4, the Aston Martin of Pit behind also making his way up into P3. So he's had quite a good few opening corners there. But onto the first DRS straight. Heya is going to be looking to fight back against Wyside, but Wyside just seems to be extending that gap over Heya. But through Brooklands and Lovefield they go. Wyside going a tiny bit wide through Lovefield. That's going to cause him to lose a bit of ground. But the Sabar of Jerry Pecco in P3 has also made up quite a few positions there. But going back into the battle for P1, Heya is side by side with Wyside as they go through Cops. And into the fast corners of Sector 2 they go. Heya is going to be looking to get back into the lead, and he's making up a bunch of time through here. The Ferrari driver just isn't able to keep up with him, and into Sector 3 they go. Heya has made up quite a sizable gap to Wyside through those corners alone, just over 2/10 there, but through Stone they go. Wyside takes the tighter line, and Heya goes a bit wide on the exit. But will Wyside be able to fight back against Heya as they come into the final chicane? Heya gets a better exit, and that has just about allowed Heya to keep the lead of this race. Eastover looking to overtake his teammate Turks, as Turks gets a massive bump and into the wall there. That's really unfortunate for him. He was making some good progress after starting from the back, but he also got pretty lucky to not lose his front wing somehow. But yeah, that promotes Beastover up into P5. Moto just losing touch with the top two drivers as he hits the bump and into the wall he goes, losing his front wing as well. That's really unfortunate for him. He was in a pretty good position to get that P3, but yeah, he's gonna have to pit this lap to get a new front wing. That's gonna compromise his strategy too. But this is a long race. He does still have a chance at making a recovery as well. Poco battling with the Season 1 champion Geometry. I don't think either of them have made their pit stop just yet, but Geometry on those hard tyres, he should be having a little bit more life in his tyres compared to Poco's old mediums, so we're going to see what Geometry is going to be able to do with that pace advantage. But yeah, Poco is actually doing a pretty good job to be able to stay with Geometry at this stage of the race, and through Cops they go. They are still side by side with each other and into Maggots and Beckett. Poco getting a bit of a bump there, but he keeps the car under control. That was a good save by him, but that's lost him a bit of time and out of Chapel. Geometry has got the move on Poco and onto the second DRS straight. They both get DRS somehow. Will Poco be able to re-overtake Geometry? I don't think he will. As you see, Wyside actually lost his rear wing somehow. That's not something we see too often here. But yeah, that's going to compromise Wyside throughout the rest of this race, because he's not going to be able to fix that in the pit stop. So this has not been the ideal race for Ferrari, both of their drivers incurring damage already. Moto's made that second pit stop, now looking to make his way back past Beastover. So again, we're seeing that differing strategy between the two teams. Ferrari preferring that 2-stop compared to everyone else on the 1-stop. But yeah, Beastover on those old hard tyres, they're around 10 laps old now compared to Moto's fresh softs. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold a candle to Moto. But Moto, he gets a bit of a bump there, but he saves the car luckily, not losing his front wing this time. But yeah, Moto has actually made a really impressive recovery to get back up into P2 after losing his front wing. But Beast should be looking behind him now for Geometry. Geometry is catching up rapidly to Beastover on those fresh mediums, so Beastover could be at risk of losing his podium with 5 laps to go. Geometry now really closing up to Beastover. Beastover actually gets a bump there, luckily saves the car, but that's really going to hurt his speed. And coming out of Chapel and onto the second DRS straight, Geometry is less than a tenth behind Beastover. Beastover does have the DRS, so will you be able to re-overtake Geometry coming into Stone? Geometry just had a load more grip than Beastover on those fresh mediums, and into the final chicane they go. Beastover hits the sausage curb there. That's going to hurt his exit even more, but coming onto the start-finish straight, Geometry does manage to get the move done for that final podium position. Yeah, he didn't have the best of races in Germany last weekend, finishing behind both the Ferraris, but he's shown us what he can really do here in Silverstone. He took pole position, he's led every single lap of this race, and he's gonna come across the line to take a dominant win here in the British Grand Prix. After that sensational performance, Heya now leads the Drivers' Championship, with Weissai falling down into P3 after having a miserable race here in Silverstone. Mercedes are now also 11 points behind Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship as well.